Hello everyone. Welcome to this YAHAHA tutorial. Today, you'll build a single-player horror experience using YAHAHA's horror game kit. Whether you're a beginner or have some YAHAHA Studio experience, you'll be able to follow this step-by-step guide and create your own interactive world. We'll cover account setup, project creation, studio interface basics, adding assets, NPC dialogue, collectibles, lighting and audio, playtesting, saving, and publishing. First, go to the YAHAHA official website and register for an account. You need to verify your email. After registration, download the installer for your operating system. Once downloaded, please install the application and launch it. Now sign in to YAHAHA. You'll land in Desktop, the hub for managing projects and playing games. On the Create tab, you can start from scratch templates or art templates with pre-built scenes and assets. You can also use generative AI to build scenes from prompts and customize with the Remix tool. Once started, the project opens in Studio, the editor where you design your world. Inside Studio, you'll find 5 key areas. Scene Editor, manipulate objects and adjust camera angles. The default, respawn points, object marks player spawn locations. Terrain Editor, sculpt and modify the landscape. Interface Editor, design UI, with support for Fairy GUI packages. Explorer windows, manage all objects, configure items, quests, dialogues, environment, and more. Property windows, where you'll find and configure detailed information about YAHAHA objects. Navigation tips, left mouse to select and focus, right mouse to rotate view. Scroll wheel to zoom, WSD to pan, Q or E to move vertically, Shift to move faster. In Asset Library, you can browse categories like models, audio, and more, or just search by keyword. To add an asset, hover an item and select View and Scene to place it. Or you can click the plus icon to save it first, then open Asset Box and double-click to add. Adjust attributes in the Properties window, such as position and rotation. You can also use grab and rotate tools for direct manipulation. To create from scratch, in Explorer, click plus and add a 3D object. Let's add a cube, a 3x3 plane, set X and Z to 3, Y to 0.2. Change material to make a podium. Rotate 90 degrees on the Z-axis to turn it into a wall.
You can import external assets by going to My Resources, Uploaded, click Upload.
You can also generate 3D models with the AI assistant by selecting Generate 3D Objects. Now let's create an NPC. Add a character model from Asset Library. Most characters are rigged for animation. Humanoid rigs mimic human skeletons. Generic rigs fit non-humanoid objects. Use compatible animation clips for the rig type. For this tutorial, add a rigged humanoid model like Avatar Student 02 to serve as your NPC. Place it near the spawn point. To display dialogue using a narrator, in Scene Explorer, click plus, Narrator, then configure narrator properties. Position, top or bottom. Choose bottom to mimic dialogue. Title, the narration name. Note it won't display when position is bottom. Text, the dialogue content you want to show. Auto hide time. Duration before auto hide. Set to 0 for persistent display. Show once. Toggle to show once or each time it's triggered. The narrator object from Create is pre-built with an event trigger set to activate at game start. Adjust triggers later if needed to tie narration to player actions. Now let's make the environment darker and give players tools. Go to Packages, Horror Game Assets, Assets, and add the collectible flashlight and battery bundle. Then double-click flashlight and battery to add to the scene, or use search. In Scene Explorer, select the flashlight and battery group to move the bundle together. To position items separately, select their subfolders and adjust individually. Now we can use the environment system to control skybox, sunlight, and post-processing. In Scene Explorer, click Environment to open properties. Set environment preset to horror to quickly apply darker visuals with contrast adjustments. Also add audio for the atmosphere. Open game settings. Audio. Under environmental audio, add a background music track to set mood. Let's take a look in play mode. Enter play mode. Confirm the dialogue appears at the right time and position, and that flashlight and battery collectibles work in your updated environment. Save your project via the menu icon. Save, or press Ctrl+S. Return to desktop. On the Create tab, find your project and rename it if needed. AI-generated projects show an AI icon. Click Publish under the project card and choose Publish as a new space. Fill in space name and add screenshots. You can add loading images, tags, etc. if you want. Click Publish. Then go to the Publish tab to locate your project. You can copy the link and share it with friends. Now you've built a foundational horror experience in YAHAHA. Keep iterating. Experiment with cutscenes, jump scares, puzzles, and refine the atmosphere. Happy creating!